Commander of the Exodus by Yoram Kaniuk. Long live the lads who got the command and sailed by the line through the fogs, on target, on time, though hunted like dogs, with no map and no compass in hand. Their tale too will get told, that's for sure. All the waves and the skies they observed, on a single near-sinking ship unswerved, how they fought so the nation might endure. Nathan Alderman's A Sermon in Response to an Italian Captain after a Night of Disembarking. Author's Note: I first met Yossi Harel many years after he led the legendary expeditions that brought Jews to Palestine in the 1940s, and years after he had been engaged in some of Israel's most secret affairs, missions that make James Bond's exploits seem like child's play. He and a friend had opened a large swimming pool in Tel Aviv, and it was then that I became acquainted with him. He did not seem to me the kind of man who could have done the things I knew he had done. That is, the little I knew of his feats anyway. To this day, Yossi does not readily disclose his stories. Ask him why, and he'll declare, because. That is his way. When he goes to Jerusalem, he will tell me he is going to Haifa. He still does not trust speech, because the enemy, whatever or whomever that may be, might be listening. We talked a good deal then, but only became friends years later. I was interested in the people he had brought over from Europe in the 1940s, most of them survivors of the Holocaust, and I knew that he was one of the only ones to embrace them then. At that time many Israelis were concerned chiefly with the drama that was unfolding on their own territory, the incessant Arab revolts, the constant tensions wrought by the British Mandate, the urgent need to establish an official state. The plight of the European Jews was not necessarily at the top of their agenda. Yossi intuitively understood that these survivors, who many Palestine Jews scornfully called soaps, which is what their less fortunate brothers, the ones killed in the gas chambers, were made into by the Nazis, constituted the very reason they were fighting for a state to begin with. For Yossi, bringing the refugees to Palestine upstaged all other concerns. I decided to document Yossi's story. He sat with me for months, and though he talked, clearly withheld much, keeping the soul of his tale unremittingly dry and phlegmatic. Eventually, I threatened to quit, and when he continued to resist, I did just.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?